Hi there everyone, it's AJ and I am back with another video, and in today's video I am going to be putting aside my current using Sketchbook, which apparently is upside down. Let's just put that to the side, and I'm going to take a look at my most recent sketchbook that I have completed. So I've been through a bit of an organisation bit the other day. I got a bit of a filing cabinet so I can file some of my stuff away, and I also organised my sketchbooks so that I knew what it is that I am doing there. And yeah, so I'm using Winsor & Newton sketchbooks at the moment. I just find the paper quality to be quite good for sketching and stuff. So let's begin. So I can't remember the exact date I started this. I think it was sometime in 2018. I'm not 100% sure. But what I've decided to start doing is going through like the smaller sketchbook. So this is an A5, A6 sketchbook. I think it's half an A4. So it would be A6. I want to go with, or I don't know. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's an A5, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so what I thought I'd do is I'd start doing like sketches in this, and I just getting like sort of general ideas and things, and then going on to a bigger, like when I want to like do more refined work, go on to an A4 sketchbook, so that it's kind of like that. I did start off not using the other side of the pages, but eventually I move on to using, because I decided that that's how I was going to angle this particular sketchbook, with regards to obviously having it just as like rough ideas and like things like that. I decided that I would give like that a go. So there's some incomplete stuff, like that one there for example, and some again just like sort of sketch type things, just getting ideas. This was kind of like me looking at a pose, some face work. Some of them aren't particularly great. I wanted to have like a little avatar for Pokemon, and this one, as I say, is just like a bit of practice. I did this one whilst I was at work. It was a relatively quiet day, and I quite like this. I quite like the sort of pose and things there. I'm not quite sure what it was for, but yeah, I just thought I could do a little ghost character with this sort of superhero-y type character. Just a random head, another unfinished one. I'm trying to think, I was trying to like look at noses a bit there as well, but because it was a bit of a small thing, it wasn't going to be particularly great. Just yeah. And then I was like getting into the idea of like using the boxes and the grids to like sort of do the head proportions and things. I quite like this one actually. It's quite interesting, although I think the face is a bit off. And then this one, I kind of like just decided to do some sort of like fairy type creature that was reading with like this sort of silky type scarf thing. I quite like this one actually, and I might explore a bit more on that one. I'm not quite sure who that might be. This one again, a bit more of a sort of dynamic-y type pose. Quite like the hands on this and the way I've got them gripping this sort of spear type thing. And I quite like the hair as well. It kind of reminds me a bit of like the sort of Yu-Gi-Oh style hair. Another character, sort of, I'm just working on the poses here mainly, not really anything else. I'm not too keen on the hair, but yeah, the pose I quite like the way I managed to get the sort of pose there. This was again working on the sort of, oh, I'm not in shot there. This was again working on the sort of like different type of pose, like with the back facing. Again, more sort of like little pose work. I'm not particularly keen on that, that's why I never finished it. Some random little character, more standing poses, monk character maybe. I quite like the sort of shape of the face here actually. Might go back to looking at that. And then I was kind of like trying to figure out some like sort of avatar type style things and stuff. And And then I moved on at some point to doing these sort of like larger head type things in this sketchbook, which I really enjoyed doing. Sort of like fleeting, dancey type pose. This one was again, I was at work and it was relatively quiet, and I had like some YouTube music playing, and like it had one of the like some images on there, because I like to listen to YouTube videos like that have music and stuff playing, and then like they just do like slides of different images and stuff, and this was one of those images, and I quite like the perspective of that. More sort of doing the head type thing. I quite like this actually. I was kind of like getting again an idea of how I wanted that to be. I think the jaw needs to be a little bit longer, but here I did another sort of like Pokemon avatar type thing, my sort of style of shorts and stuff, and here's some more like avatar type things. I might go explore this a little bit further and take a look at that, although I have got my hair cut now, so that would have to be a bit different. And this was me going on to doing designs for my AJ's gaming station, which I launched the other month, and I've been like posting regular videos on games and things on that. Really like this one actually, although the nose is a bit weird. I quite like the eyes, the way they stare at you, and again another sort of like character. Quite like that. I quite like the movement in that. I think what kind of like inspired me for this was a bit of the like Non Biori, which that has that young girl, and I quite like the sort of like action like movement for that going this way. So again, I might explore on that a little bit. Going through this sketchbook actually is really helping sort of me figure things out. Actually, yeah. So that's the similar sort of character there. Like, and I did like some moving forward. This was why did I do this? I'm not 100% sure. I think I was thinking of Captain Barbossa. I think at some point I must have watched Pirates of the Caribbean or something, and Captain Barbossa is one of my favourite captains in Pirates of the Caribbean. And this is where I think I started doing more images on both sides of the page here. So yeah, that's kind of like some sort of dragon creature. This was me planning for, or is that a phoenix? It might be a phoenix. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. It's either a dragon or a phoenix. But yeah, and then this is again doing the sort of YouTube, looking at the music. This one was from, I can't remember what it was called now, but it seemed like a really interesting one. It's like a spin-off from The Last Airbender. Some more Jester drawings here. I'm not 100% sure what's happening there. I know what I was going to do here. I was going to do this person was riding a bike or something like that, and like a motorbike, and leaning over it, but I've never got around to finishing it. Here's some more avatars of me, that kind of like sort of style. Again, there doing a bit of like drawing work and stuff, although that would be a really uncomfortable pose. I wouldn't recommend doing that for an extended period of time. It's going to be like sort of me holding a sign, me shocked, sort of quite funny there. Yeah, that's kind of like more refined work there, so that's quite like that actually. I might again explore that, although I don't have that long hair anymore. And then this is where I like started moving on to like the more sort of faces and doing that. So this is Erica, and she's from my Collision of Worlds series, and I really liked this. I managed to get quite decent detail, and I learned a lot of doing faces here, in these like little sort of study type things. Although I didn't actually copy any reference for this, I just kind of like did it out of my head. So yeah, I've got like the mouth there, and more sort of gesture here, and that looks a bit weird, but. This is again another one of my original characters, who I think is Reich, or it might be Rim, but I'm not 100% certain. It was Rim. It was Rim Elgato. This kind of went a bit weird, so I went over here and did this. This is Rim Elgato and Trali Seo, who will be up and coming in future books. And then this is my design work for Haley Dakai, and this is kind of actually going to be sort of a sort of series on my website. I'm going to be launching a short story series. I've already written the stories, but I'm just getting ready now to do them. And Haley Dakai is part human, part demon, and she's got like fire powers and wields a sword and stuff. I really enjoyed doing this. It was certainly something I enjoyed doing. And actually, if I can find it, I'll see if I can find it. But I've actually got more. I've actually got this with full colour. So let me just go and find that. Yeah. So here it is. Again, as I say, I kind of what I did was I scanned this in on the computer, printed it out, and then like did the line work and then added colour. I used the Spectrum Mural markers, and I got some new Illustrator tip markers, which are the brush pens, and I really liked how this turned out. I think I've actually recorded me doing this. I'm going to check, and I might post this up as a time lapse, I'm not sure. It was kind of like whilst I was still like on hiatus, but I think I did actually record this with the intention of doing that, so I might go and find that and see if I've actually have recorded that. And then I've got some more like little design elements. I wanted to do like a sort of story, like a sort of character sheet for it, so like some different poses for her, and this one, which is her like becoming like the sort of more demon form of herself. I really like that. I might do an inked version of that, and this is kind of like her just standing sort of like comfortably-ish. That's really what you could call a comfortable stance. And then again, this is more Haley Dakai. I was like playing with like ideas for logos and stuff for this. So that's that for that one. Then I moved on to more Angel of Death stuff. So I've alluded to this before in the past, my Eternal Scion series, and one of the characters is the Angel of Death, and I'm trying to really figure out what sort of style I want to do for these, and I really like this sort of style. I want this kind of like maybe to be the sort of illustration style in that particular project, so I'm going to look into that a bit more further. This again was just a bit of practice. I wanted to like do a bit of sort of like look up a look up sort of pose. Another face. I don't think that's a particular character, although the hair's a bit iffy. This is from Fairy Tail, so just a bit of like sketch from Fairy Tail. I wanted to just have a bit of a go at it and do that. And then this was me playing around with like different sort of styles. These are like fairy type creature things. I quite like that sort of sitting on a tree type thing, and I quite like this sort of style of paint, like when I go do painting, that's kind of like what sort of style I like to go for, like the sort of perspective-y, landscapey stuff. Just a random sketch, nothing really particular there. Again, another random sketch. And then I think that is the last page, yes. So the last page actually lands on my final sort of like a sketch of Sophie and Haley Dakai, and Sophie is a phoenix, but I don't want to go into too much detail about that, and you'll have to see in the future for that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed me going through my sketchbook. I've got this one out. I'm about midway through this one now. Put the upside one drawing down again. So I've got this one and I'm about halfway through this one now, so I will be showing that maybe in the next month or so. I say that I'm probably actually a bit more than more than halfway to go, but yeah, that is where I am there. So what I'll say is, until next time, ta-ra.